Yes, you guys entered the mine. Quick sort of search saw a bunch of different footprints going off in a bunch of different ways. Rat tracks, lizard-like tracks, and the weasel, Winston the weasel, followed along the rat tracks using, I think Yannick used some kind of skill to be able to pinpoint
Tremor sense.
Tremor sense, that's right. Had that going, which I got to remember we've still got that going, right? It's like 10 minutes or something. And then there was kind of the light from the torches or stopped this from being a surprise attack. And as you ventured into this area with this stream rushing through from north to south, these two giant rats in the middle of the room, they turn and charge just as Dandelion loads a bow into an arrow into her bow. And there's a lot going on in this mine, and it may not just be the rats that make things
getting dicey.
Ah, shit. Look, sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't, okay? It felt good. It felt like I was doing something, and then it all came apart at the end there.
If you need it, I have a song ready. So
You got a song ready?
a parody.
Oh. Please.
What? No. You've already done the intro. We can't do the intro.
Okay. All right, let's... we've got some mind sounds for those who have it. We ended with them charging. I don't think we had a chance to actually roll for initiative, so let's get initiative up. Don't forget to click your token before rolling initiative. And please roll your initiative.
I do like, with all of Roll20's updates, they're like, nah, you can still click your token. I mean...
I don't think they have a way to it. No, they do have a way to assign that's your character. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what makes it so hard.
I'm feeling speedy today.
Oh, damn.
Not as speedy as Yannick. Oh, they're not as speedy as Dandelion. Oh my gosh.
Sorry,
Right.
I accidentally rolled with advantage, so I'm the 8.
Oh, okay. I can remove that one. Actually,
Oh my
Dandelion,
gosh,
you've got what did you roll? 24. You've got 2 in here as well for some reason. I don't know why.
Sorry, I still have my advantage set from last
No,
time.
that's all good. Tobias, I think everyone's got double in here. You guys rolled 2, so let's get rid of... I don't know if it's you guys that are seeing it or it's just me. I think it was just me, actually. Yannick, what did you roll, sorry?
8.
For some reason, yours has disappeared, so I'm just going to add you in. Add turn and give you 8. Okay. All right. Top of the
one more than the rats.
yeah. No, slightly one under. We're good. Let's start with you, Dandelion. You did want to get in here and let loose a bow, and you're at the top of the turn order here.
I did. Right. Great. Let's go. Find my little short.
So you've got one rat which is like charging right at you. That's the closest of the two. The other one, which is closest to the stream, that is just like rushing, rushing to the south, is actually we don't have the river sounds. Let's get those on as well. It's quite loud, and you feel like the hissing of the rats is being drowned out from the sound of that flowing water.
I mean, it's good to know. I will definitely be shooting at the one that's charging at us, because that's the first one you always see when you're shooting.
Yeah.
Oh, how did I go? Oh.
What'd you roll?
Work? Oh, 21.
That is, you're rolling definitely good rolls.
That's all right.
That is a hit. That is.
Don't say anything.
What? Did I miss something?
Sorry, it's dice.
Oh, right. You don't want the dice to hear me.
Yeah.
I do. I would like the dice to hear me. Phrasing. the dice. That is a hit. So roll damage. What have we got? We're ignoring that custom, right? I don't know what that custom's for.
What the heck is this custom?
I don't know. I have no idea.
D6. If
Uh,
anyone knows what that is, please let me know.
yeah,
So
we need to. I definitely need to take some time during this week to actually look over your character sheet to find out why it's doing that. But we'll take that 6 damage to this one that is running. It like shows quite quickly how these rats may be large, but they're not that strong. They've obviously just got. They've got no sort of armor to withstand anything, and this arrow shoots into its chest, punches through it, and pops out its ribs on the side, and it kind of like slides down onto the ground, almost dead before it scratches at the ground and forces itself up to a standing position, letting out this ratty squeal in agony.
Oh Lord, guys, I'm getting flashbacks from hunting possums in the bush again. We're gonna need like a second shot, double taps.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's no. Oh, sorry. Is there any bonus actions or movement you would like to take before we move on?
Oh yeah. I can't shoot it again, can I? It's not.
No.
No. Okay.
You're thinking of nimble.
You can.
Shush about your nimble.
You unlocked like the ability to hide via bonus action, so you could do that if you want to. Like, you're definitely within enough cover to be able to hide.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if like sneak attack worked with ranged weapons or not, but that's okay.
As long as you've got advantage, it absolutely does.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Well, because Yannick looks like he's closest to the rat, so I can shoot it again.
I'll allow it. Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, boss.
You just add your sneak attack damage to the previous shot.
Yeah. So you don't have to roll again.
I don't even fire. I just play the sneak attack. Okay.
That's
sorry.
right.
Oh my gosh.
You honestly, you don't even have to roll. No matter what you roll, this thing is dead. It's dead. Okay.
Okay.
You can roll it if
Okay.
you just want to know how dead you made it, but it is definitely dead.
How it did.
Go on, give us a roll
Okay.
then. Give us a
Okay.
roll.
How dead is your rat? Do do do. How dead is your rat?
I really need to know. I'm clicking on stuff and it's not rolling.
Are you clicking though?
Do we just
Yeah.
pretend it's the custom damage?
We can pretend it's not, but we can pretend it is. You should be able to just roll your sneak attack, maybe.
I mean, I'll just roll a die, seeing as how
What
it's
is-
being a joik.
Oh, actually, you know what? You've got sneak attack on. That +2 is why you've been getting that. If you look down on your character sheet,
Oh,
you've got like sneak attack turned on, so you can turn it off and on your character sheet. So that is what that custom. So we will use that too.
didn't know.
It was a sneak attack. It did 8 damage. It like is scrabbling to get back up onto its feet, but that like arrow's done so much damage that suddenly just like that wound on its back just opens up fully as a massive exit wound, and it just kind of empties itself onto the stone floor. So that is that's one
that's
rat.
cool. It's got
That's one rat
So-
dead.
if the little sneak attack auto fire is on, does that mean if a player is in range of the target, however close they have to be for sneak
No,
attack,
I think
does it
you-
automatically do it?
I think you've just had it on the whole time. That's why it's been. So you got to turn it on when you want to use it. Yeah. So,
Okay, cool.
all right, it is the rat's turn, who is just running straight towards Yannick with its teeth. These rotten, dirty yellow teeth, beard. It has rolled a 17.
17's a miss.
17's a miss? Dang.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll ignore that damage roll. I thought it was definitely going to be a hit. Okay, that's all from the rats. Let's move over to Yannick.
Yannick is gonna raise his hammer up
Oh,
and bring it down on the rat's head.
For anyone who's just listening, that he's fashioned his own hammer. That is fantastic.
Fashioned his own is very generous. It's more like went to the costume shop.
Okay, very cool. Very, very
Love
cool.
it.
That's awesome.
I was there for getting the kids Halloween stuff, and I was like, yeah, I need this.
Yeah, good purchase. Roll to hit with your hammer attack.
One-handed. 15?
That is a definite hit. Roll for damage.
And 5 bludgeoning.
Okay. If you don't have any sort of sneak attack in there to finish this rat off, no. You bring this down, clang it against its skull, and it instantly is just bloodied. But it just opens its mouth and spit and hisses spit onto you. Just as yellowed as its teeth.
Yeah.
Harkness.
Harkness is still surprised with a 17 doesn't hit. He's so glad that his lower half is defended by Yannick.
The important parts.
Just the bits he wants to save. So from back here, he is going to stretch out his hand and exclaim, "Voardum est ust angi," as he fires off a firebolt.
Cool. Give us a roll.
I was just kind of hoping it would happen. Spells, firebolt. That button. He's got too much flair when he fires. He's like, "Ha ha, Voardum est angi," and it just rockets off into the ceiling.
He just, yeah. Splashes against the roof of the cave. Anything else from Harkness?
I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally hit you.
Yeah.
As you were.
Tobias.
Can you guys hear me? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Video Ninja's back. Tobias hesitates for a second and turns back to Harkness. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. And then he'll raise his greatsword, look down at the rat, and try to chop it with the chop button. Hoo-yah! And he gets a 10.
That's a mess. It's very cramped. In fact, like this whole area, Harkness is kind of a little stooped over for fear of scraping the top of his head on the roof of the cave. The rest of you, I think, are okay. It's a foot or two above where you currently are. But it's very cramped. And you go to swing and it just scratches. There's not enough room to move. And you just kind of just gently slide your blade just down the side of the rat, doing no damage. Just that's the best you can sort of do.
He'll wink back to Harkness. Strategy's working.
I think we have them on the ropes.
Dandelion, back to you.
Right, gonna fire off something again. Get that sucker.
Yeah, you've got you're in a very tight area between like this little alcove and Tobias, like right in front of you. But there's you're like sighting up like just to the side of him.
Yeah. Good work, guys. Softening them up for me. 16?
16 is it is indeed a hit. So give us a roll with your sneak attack switched on.
God damn it! I forgot to turn it on. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did.
You can give us an extra D6 as well if you want, just to chuck that on top.
Yeah.
Please.
Come on.
I'm sure it needs, a total
Just chuck a cube on it.
Hey!
a total of 14 damage against this very stunned, very bloodied rat. Yannick, your hammer's kind of like clanged against his skull. You're bringing it back to do another one, and this arrow just shoots straight into the side of its head, and it drops down dead onto the ground in front of you.
Got him.
That's it. That's
Excellent teamwork, everyone.
Yay!
We've cleared the cave. Nice job.
Back to my baby Duster. I wonder what he likes to eat. I should go hunting for him.
You could bring back these rats.
Yeah, maybe he likes rat. Wait, what state are the rats in? I'm not feeding him some trash rat.
they're
Well,
not.
one seems to have exploded.
Yeah, one of them has lost a lot of its insides. They're
But
now
the
on
other
the
one
outside.
is very tender and already on a skewer.
They're disgusting rats for sure. Like you're not sure what they've been eating, but their mouths are very sort of yellowed and got this rotten breath to them. They've been feeding on something in here. They don't look mangy. You wanting to
We
do
might
something?
need to boil them.
Yeah, you wanting to do something with their bones or bodies? I don't know.
You're used to a certain type of player, aren't you?
Yeah. It's normally Reese's characters that want to do something with the bones and bodies.
I want to.
I mutilate the corpse. Yeah, no, I'm gonna wait for something a little tastier looking before I hand it over to my sweet baby Duster.
It's very interesting.
Humanoids.
Yeah, this river that's just on the opposing side. Sorry, the river that's on this opposing side of this cavern that you're in. It's really interesting. It's everywhere you've gone, water has been like basically frozen, but this water flowing through here is maintaining its liquid form. Something is helping keep this water not frozen over, and it's moving pretty quickly through just a small fissure in the southern wall, and it seems to be sort of like just with the tightness of it, it's really being fed quickly through that southern wall.
Can I go over and maybe like dip a finger in to see if it's warm or not?
You can, yeah, if you want to. It's you can remove your glove and sort of put your very little finger in. It's cold. It's incredibly cold, but obviously not to the point of frozen. There might be some sort of thermal vents or something that's keeping this water fresh.
Oh, that's nice.
Dandy, what are you
anything-
doing?
Well, it's cold down here, but not that cold. So I was just seeing if we had like a thermal pool. We could have had an onsen episode, but not today.
Yeah. It's actually, now that you're out of the wind, it's definitely less cold. You could pull back the hoods if you wanted to without fear of getting sort of frozen over at this point.
Nice, release the ears.
I'm glad the working conditions in this mine aren't too horrific.
Well, it's a little cramped.
How's
I
your
don't
neck
know
up
what you
there?
mean.
Yannick is like stretching.
I'm gonna jump up and see if I can touch the ceiling.
How tall are you? You'd probably be able to. You're a good jumper as well. Yeah, you'd be able to. It's only about 7 feet high, this cave, so you'd be able to
Oh yeah.
jump up and touch the top.
Whee! Speaking of having my ears out, can I hear anything
It's very
koboldy?
It's very hard to hear much with this the stream that's moving past here. Can we talk about that tremor thing that you've got, John?
Yes.
So could you explain again how long that's going to last for? And we
It
said
takes me an action to refresh it, so I'm just going to keep on
just keep it going.
refreshing it.
And it's you can
Yeah.
you can sense any kind of tremors in the ground. Is that right?
Yeah, and it specifically it lets me know the location and number of anything touching the ground.
Touching the ground. Okay, good to know. And the distance. Is-
60 feet. Yeah, I'll put it back in the chat.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
That's pretty awesome.
60 feet. There's something like maybe like beneath you're kind of sensing something that's coming from down. For somewhere further inside this mine, you're getting a feeling for like, now that you stop and feel, there's like maybe two bipeds you can sense down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
think
a
we need to
limited
go-
use.
Down.
Do you mean south down or vertically down, Yannick?
down into the mine.
Ah, sure. Let's go.
Let's
Cool.
do it.
Tobias, you sort of head out of the room back the way that you came. You're following sort of the path out and the rat tracks that have sort of led to this area. They came from north, and you know that you came in from the west from this intersection you're in at the moment, and you know that there are sort of these reptilian tracks off to the west heading south. So there's kind of two different ways that rats came from the north, some sort of lizard thing was heading south.
Tobias is going to look around and see where Winston got to as he cowered away from those giant rats, and give him a little nod and head him down to the south.
Cool. Good noticing here. What's your proficiency bonus, John?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it looks like I can only use it twice.
Okay, cool. Cool. I mean, like, that still buys you like 20 minutes. I think
Yeah.
we can say that maybe the amount of time that's taken to venture forward and find these rats may have taken about 10 minutes. That's kind of like that first one. And now you've triggered this again, and we'll see how far this goes. And I can continuously give you maybe sort of directions for a little while. Because it's kind of south and down from your current position.
I assume I'll lead the way if I know
Yeah, cool.
what's going.
You're walking into another sort of area that opens up a little bit more. Benches and tables have been set up as workspaces where miners may sort of clean any gemstones that they've found. Gravel and pebbles are strewn on the ground. Scattered across the floor are a few hammers, picks, and broken lanterns. It looks like things were just dropped and in a hurry. And maybe it's got something to do with when the kobolds arrived. Maybe this room's a little bit taller. Maybe 8 foot has gone, opened up. Actually, it's probably even a bit taller than that because now on your right, Harkness, is a ledge that is it's just a little bit over your eye height, about 7 foot up from the ground. So up on tippy toes, you can kind of look up, and there's like a path that you can see that heads up back to the north. And then the ceiling above that is maybe another 7 foot high. So it's a little bit roomier in here.
Oh, this is much nicer. Why couldn't they do this back there? We'll have a word with Maskew when we're done.
Budget cuts, probably.
Ugh, yes.
There's a lot of them.
Well, perhaps the kobolds will run the place better.
Tobias wonders if Winston can see anything in the path ahead.
Yeah, okay, so Winston runs off ahead of you, and what you're seeing from him is what looks to be this giant vertical shaft down into the ground that Oris Mastu had talked about. This potential drop down into the Underdark. And the only way through this room is through what looks to be this very rickety. Well, it's not too. It's pretty well built. This walkway, this wooden struts and walkway around to another exit off to the sort of southeast. What you're getting back is almost statically loud from what he's hearing. The water is pouring in from that stream off to the north. Is now pouring down into this Underdark, and it's just incredibly loud.
Guys, it sounds like there's a mine shaft up ahead, but no enemies around the corner, it seems.
Can I sneak forward and see if I can see any
Yeah.
bad guys?
Just remember to tuck your handkerchief in your pocket. So
That's
don't
right. You've
give
got that
yourself away.
glowing. You've got that glowing handkerchief that Harkness
But
gave you.
All right, but without the hanky, I can't see anything.
That's right.
Ah, lame. Okay.
What's the plan now? I think Tobias is making his way forward.
Seems clear. Winston's pretty... Oh, shit. Look at this giant hole, everyone. Come check it out.
Whoa! What a massive hole.
It is like incredibly loud with the sound of water flowing into this room. You go to speak to Dandy or the group to let them know about the size, and you can almost barely hear your voice coming out of your own mouth. Wooden planks and struts form this walkway along the wall of what seems to be a bottomless vertical shaft. The waterfall crashes down from the northeast wall, and it's just echoing. The sound of it's just echoing all around you.
Can Tobias check the stability of the wooden path thing in front of him?
What are you just going to like stomp it? You're going to look underneath it? What are you going to do?
Yeah, stomp his foot with his body weight on his rear foot prior to the wooden planks and just test to see if it'll take his weight.
Yeah, you stomp your foot a couple of times onto it, and it looks like it'll handle your weight, no problem.
Tobias nips his way across, not enjoying any second of it.
Okay, yeah, cool. How about the others? What's the plan? You just see Tobias like knock his foot a few times and then just speeds across the walkway.
I figure if Tobias can go across, I'm probably lighter than him.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna hug the wall as I go around the hole, but also when I get to the other side. Oh, you know what? Hang on, I'll come back. So, how about we tie a rope around Mr. Generosity so that if he is slightly bigger than us and goes over and happens to break the bridge, we can fetch him back.
It's just my metabolism.
It's a gland thing.
It's my glands, yes.
Dandy, you're like shouting. You're having to like really shout over the water, the sound of the water.
I grab the rope and it's like, so mate, just tie this round your waist and I'll take the other end to everyone else, and that way if you're too big for the boards and you fall to your doom, you won't hit your doom because we will catch you and pull you back up.
Do you need me to hold this end whilst you climb down? Is that what's happening, Dandy?
God damn it, I tie it around his waist.
Oh. Okay, no, I was just going to hold it, but that's fine.
And then she makes the wait there hand signal.
Can I just get everybody's passive perception for a moment?
Passive aggression.
Do you want to roll, or do you
No.
want
What is your passive perception? It'll just be a number that you have on your sheet.
Tobias has got 12.
Okay.
It's on the
Also
right-hand
12.
side of your sheet.
So 12.
Oh, sorry, where
Right-hand
is it
side
hiding?
under the sensors box.
there it is. Passive perception is 15.
While you're tying this rope, Dandy, you're feeling just like this, like a vibration, just a really subtle vibration in the wood underneath you. But you're the only one that feels it. It's very subtle.
Something's going on. Okay, we better move. And she makes the wait sign and then rushes off to the others and gets them to hold on to the other piece.
Well, that hardly seems like waiting.
Oh my gosh. Guys, can you hold on to this rope in case brother over there falls into the hole?
You take the rope.
And she makes the
Pass them to Tobias.
makes the come over here sign to
I think it's
why
much
is it
easier if
gone
you
out of my
had
head?
just told me
Harkness.
what you wanted whilst you were here. Oh, well. Yes, Harkness is going to... Oh, gosh, that's quite the hole. This hardly seems like an efficient way of mining. This is just... Never mind straight down.
Does anyone have a fear of... Any of these characters have a fear of heights? Was that like a daunting moment as you walk past this, what felt like an infinite drop right next to you? Was anyone up? Everyone, you guys are brave enough to not to...
Yeah, I don't think she was looking.
Yeah, fair enough.
Harkness is feeling uncomfortable because he's looking at this little rickety wooden platform and he knows that he's a little bigger bone than other people.
It's
Covered in slabs of meat.
It's sturdy. It's sturdy enough. Like you think of the amount of miners that have come through here carrying whatever, God knows what they've carried across this little walkway. It seems pretty sturdy.
Excuse me, please, Dandy.
Yes?
Everyone gets off this little walkway. Dandelion, you're sort of left on the very edge of that walkway, and you can't. There was that vibration. It's still really subtly there, but with the roaring sound of the water and everyone like trying to communicate, you're quite distracted.
So, can I see anything? Like, I'm still holding onto the rope that's tied
Sure.
to the to Harkness. So can I like look up and then look down to see if anything's?
Yeah, you look up. There's nothing above you. So it sort of ends. The shaft sort of ends with a rocky ceiling, maybe 10, 20 foot above you. And you look down. You peer down into this chasm that just drops down in front of you, and something catches your eye. Maybe like 20 foot down. Right up underneath the walkway. It's like a swing of what looks like maybe a tail, like swings. And you sort of lower yourself down and peek over the very end of the walkway. And down at where the struts are attached to the rock wall, you've got a couple of kobolds that are like sawing parts of the struts away.
Okay, I'm just gonna quietly shuffle back, and then head back to the team and be like, guys, I've found some kobolds. They're underneath the boardwalk and they're hacking away at the supports. I don't know what's gonna happen to them once they cut the supports because I think they're sitting on them, but they're disassembling it. Are we leaving them to take care of themselves, or are we gonna take some pot shots at some kobolds?
What's in front
How
of
would we
Tobias?
even?
Oh yeah, I should probably explain. Tobias, as Harkness has made his way across the thing with the nice rope system, you've kind of been handed one end of the rope, and you look across to your right, and you see this wooden pulley system that has been constructed around a large hole in the floor. There's a bucket that's big enough to hold like a medium-sized humanoid, and it's been held up by thick rope. And there's 3 little alcoves next to the lift that contain wooden boards and like mining equipment. You can see that like inside the bucket, there's like a crank that you could use to make your way down. And then there's another crank up here as well to be able to wind the bucket back up.
So it's a bucket elevator that goes vertically.
Yeah, correct.
Gotcha. Okay. Dandy, that's... Thank you for alerting us to the danger. There's not a lot of room to fight here. What do you guys think we should do? We could go down here if you want.
Wasn't that the plan? Heading south and down south. Down south.
Yannick, you're feeling the tremors of the stone, and now that it's like down and to the west is what you're feeling now.
Okay. Makes sense with what Dandy described. I've got no way of fighting them from up here. Maybe we take that pulley down.
Sounds good.
I
Tobias
agree.
will hop into the pulley thing. The
Cool.
bucket.
Cool. You start sort of like cranking this little crank that's inside the bucket, and it takes you about a minute to get down to the floor below. I'm just going to drop you down. If you move sort of up and right on the map, you'll see where you've been placed. And this little landing, this mechanism creaks as it descends down to the floor of the small cave where these 2 dusty tunnels lead in opposing directions. So you're down there with the bucket now.
Alright, Tobias will just look left and right and see that he's not under present attack. And he will like tap the bucket and send it back up. Looks alright, come down!
Cool. It takes about another minute, and then at the top of this little landing, the bucket appears in front of you, Dandy. Oh, you're on mute.
Let's go.
Can I just assume you're all just one by one going to follow? It takes about a total of about 10 minutes, the whole journey, unloading, sending it back up, one by one, each of you down. It's during that traversal down, Yannick, that you realize you're passing lower than what those two kobolds would have been seated at. And that now you're sensing them directly west of where you land. And then that it fades away. It's been the 10 minutes as it fades away. So let me.
There's two paths down here, eh?
Yeah, and where you were feeling them was off to the west. So let me just move each of you down. It's very cramped down here, and the sound of the water pouring into that shaft is, thankfully, God, you can hear yourself think again. Maybe to the north, there is a little bit of that sound of running water from that sort of northern passage. That's what you're hearing at this point.
Let the two know we're underneath them now, but I think they're west.
Yeah.
Thanks, Yannick. Tobias will send Winston out into the room to the west of us.
Cool.
I'll give you your rope back as well there, Dandy. Thank you. If you
Winston-
didn't want to go
Yep.
climbing in the end.
Winston darts out to the west and slows down as it notices some humanoid figures in the dark, and slows down, gets close enough to see that there's these two kobolds that are just like poking this dead giant rat. Like they're like poking it and then leaning forward and poking it a bit more. Poking it. They're just checking to see if it's dead.
Winston will retreat back to around the feet of Tobias. Guys, there's two kobolds up ahead. Should we try a better approach at the sneaky? What do you think, Dandy?
I'd like to try the sneaky, but I can't see in the darky, so it may not be very effective.
I've got light with my sword here. I can take their attention and then you can shoot them in the gullet. How's that sound?
Oh yeah, I mean, or do you? They look quite nervous, so maybe if I just charge them.
Let's go.
Well, we could. How about if we use the pocket handkerchief as a neckerchief for Winston, and he can run in and draw their attention.
And I can shoot at Winston.
Just so I know, what happens if a familiar dies? Is that a thing that can happen? Yeah.
So it's got AC of 13. It has 1 HP.
Okay.
If it dies, it's dead. And to get it back again, I would need to do my ritual to summon it back again, which takes an hour 10 minutes.
Oh yeah,
so,
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds fair. Harkness, you've just sort of like, as everyone is sort of discussing, you're looking north into this area ahead of you, and it's a larger chamber, is there anything of real note there? There's like some speckles of little gleams of gem deposits coming from some of the walls in to the north.
Oh, we should tell the miners about this afterwards. We found it. It's not so hard after all.
Cool. So what are we doing with this this weasel? Are we sending it out with the neckerchief?
Let's do it. You ready,
Tied around
Dandy?
his neck.
He'll have just enough light that you can see your targets, I'd imagine. I'll be right behind you.
Yeah.
So
Winston,
just confirming
be brave.
that we are killing the kobolds. Have they actually attacked anyone yet?
That is what we signed up for, isn't it?
Well, I thought we signed up to get the kobolds out of the mine, or at least stop them from stopping the miners.
I haven't found kobolds friendly in the past myself. How about you, Harkness?
Different circles. But I haven't met all the kobolds. In fact, I found most people up here don't wear enough clothes for my liking, but otherwise, they could perhaps be friendly. Not that I have no way to know. But I don't know that they're not. But I don't know that they're not.
We could let Winston show himself, and if they attack Winston, then we attack them. How's that sound?
I suppose if they strike your glowing weasel, then yes, that is a sign of aggression. Let no man strike another man's glowing weasel.
Rules of engagement we have.
You can flick it with a wet towel, but you can't shoot it or stab it with a knife.
Don't flick it with a wet towel. Oof. None of that. No, please. You send Winston off with his little neckerchief, glowing neckerchief. It darts off into the room. Is there anything specific you're wanting it to do other than just like go in and like, is it pestering them, or is it just running through to an exit that it's going to find? What are you wanting it to do?
Winston will go in and circle around them many times if he can, and then he'll head back to where Dandy and Tobias are, just to show that isn't normal weasel behavior.
Right. Okay. Yeah. They Winston runs in and they notice the light coming, and they turn around with their javelins, almost like they're a little afraid. And this weasel is much smaller and much less of a threat than they anticipate. And you can see through Winston's eyes, they relax as he just starts running circles around them, and they're trying to both track this thing. Maybe they're just not too sharp, but they seem to be very slow to react. Winston heads back towards you, and then you can hear like the footsteps of these kobolds making their way, as if they're like following it, as if they're wanting to investigate it. You hear one of them just go,
"He went this way! Hey everybody, he went this way!"
I didn't put on his face, but you could. Here we go.
"He went this way! Hey everybody, he went this way!"
That's so excellent.
With the itty bitty lips at the end of his snout.
I didn't know how else I could have done my overlays, but I did. I had a good chuckle as I put that one together today.
Love it.
You can see that these kobolds is making their way closer, and they notice the group of people now, and they stop.
Hello.
They're like a little. They're nervous, and you can see them tense up and grab their javelins, like they're not sure what they're supposed to do.
Do you speak common? Sorry, do you speak common?
And the one at the front looks back at the one behind, and the one at the back looks back towards you, and he just says,
Trex! Trex led us here!
Oh, good. We just took the bucket.
Okay.
There's like this tension here. It says,
I think you have gone far enough.
Righto, is there someone in charge we could speak to? Is it you? I'm not saying it's not you, but I don't want to also assume that it is you if it's not deference to the person who we should be speaking to, which is yourself, unless it's not.
and they're just like looking at you there's like they didn't get all of that. It's a little quizzical.
Is there a boss here?
Trex led us here.
And he just like nods and looks back at his friend.
Oh, are you hunters? Are you tracking something?
No, not, not,
And he scratches his head.
not Trex. Trex. Our boss Trex.
Oh, your boss's name is Trex.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
good.
Trex a kobold?
Yes. He has wings now. So, kinda.
Is he around? Can we have a word with him, please? Sorry, always time for manners. Blip blop, on our way. Show us where he is. Harkness steps forward.
They look at each other, and the one at the back sort of like shakes his head no, and that reinforces the one in front.
Trex says you have to leave.
Well, Trex hasn't told us that.
He scratches his head.
Yeah, let's go speak to Trex, and he can tell us himself that we are more than welcome.
Dandy's gonna take a leaf out of Harkness's book and like reach
The
into
big
her
book of
bag and
bullshit.
yes, she's gonna try some of this diplomacy bullshit, and she's going to reach into her bag and pull out like two, I don't know, like biscuits or whatever it is, hardtack or whatever, and be like, "Would you like some food?"
Give me a persuasion roll, please.
Ma-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. 8. Hardtack
I will
for
let
you.
I will let you roll with advantage because you've had sort of Harkness talking them up. You've had the kindness of this hard attack.
Oh, 7?
Rolled a 3, total of 7. Yeah, they're holding their ground. They're looking at it like the one at the front is like literally drooling as he says no. It's like dripping out of his mouth down onto the ground as he like eyes up the hardtack in your mouth, in your hand, and says,
Okay.
No, you must leave.
Can I use perception in case like the eye and the drool is actually like the kind that Mittens has whenever she comes out and tries to take a piece out of him?
It's clearly like he's hungry for what's in your hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see Trex back that way, so he must be this way. Come on. Excuse me, please. Excuse me. Shall we? Sorry, haven't introduced myself. My name is Harkness, and you are?
As you get closer, the one at the front you can tell he doesn't want to, but he's just like pushing out his like javelin.
Oh, do be careful, you'll stab someone with that.
And he's just like putting the tip of it just gently up against you. You're very big compared to this kobold.
Harkness is just reaching down and just pushing the tip to one side. There. Just, sorry, you'll take an eye out with that.
Can I stick the hardtack on the end of the javelin?
Sure, Tobias. Let's have to see what Tobias and Yannick are sort of thinking as this is all going down. Let's start with you, Yannick.
I'm just sort of stunned watching this conversation going on. A little bit worried, but I mean, last time it worked, so
Yeah, Tobias, your thoughts?
Tobias might catch one of Yannick's looks and just hold his sword ready.
Okay.
Just ready for action. Readying in action, even.
Oh, okay. So he's reading it. So is there anything you're specifically waiting for?
Violence.
Just
if there is kobold violence, he will burst out with his greatsword.
Yeah. The little kobold at the front sort of just knocks away that hardtack. And then just pushes it and places it in front of Harkness. He clearly doesn't want to hurt you with it, but he's making sure you don't go any further.
Well, you best lead us then, because I'd prefer not to walk into your spear. That seems like an awful way to go.
And now there's no There's nothing from them now. They're just standing their ground.
Harkness, I fear we may have made an impasse.
I'd prefer not to pick you up. I'd prefer if you just went on your way. But, quite frankly, I think we do need to speak with Trex.
The
and so I will
javelin?
pick you up if I need to.
The javelin in front of you is like shaking.
Yes.
Aww.
I do think it's time that you take us there. I'm just... I really want to do this as a persuasion, but I'm worrying that it's actually slightly moving into intimidation of just, you need to take us, please.
You've tried persuasion. The group has tried persuasion. Persuasion's not working.
I think you need to bring us to Trex now. He says, very
Rolf.
tall inside of this cabin.
Give us
Roll for looming.
give us an intimidation roll.
Oh, I don't like to do this, but
Can I help with intimidation?
Okay, I don't know if you can.
18.
Yeah, you like. There's enough room here for you to like stand at your full height. Like maybe normally as Harkness walks around, maybe he's like making himself not look too tall around other people sometimes. This is a time where he just like straightens his back, stands up tall, and it's like you grow another foot in front of this kobold, and the javelin just like kind of drops, and he just flattens himself up against the wall.
Harkness picks up the javelin and hands it back to him. Says, you don't want to lose that.
And he just grabs it and just like he just backs up flat against the wall, and the one next to him just runs
Are we going that way then?
off into the darkness. I don't know if you guys want to stop him or take chase. What do you guys do as this other one runs?
I imagine he's going to get friends. Do we want to stop him?
Well, hopefully one of those friends is Trex.
Maybe we should follow them and just hide, but in a better place than this cramped little hallway.
Agnes is just gently encouraging this kobold, like just a little hand on the shoulder, just like scooching him along.
He's not moving. He's just up against the wall. His eyes are closed. And he's shaking. He's just like shaking.
I say we follow.
Yeah.
He's basically paralyzed in fear. That was way too intimidating. Yannick, you are you just running after this kobold?
Yeah, I'll try and match his speed.
Yeah, okay, cool. He takes off and you're trying to keep, there's like maybe 15 feet between you as you dart off behind this kobold. Let me just...
Tobias will follow Yannick.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, Harkness is going to put the hardtack in like a pocket if the kobold has one, just pat him on the head and then rush off after everyone else.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yannick, I'm just moving you down. Basically, you find a set of stairs that leads further down into the mine. Tobias, I'll move you down there as well. Let's just give some space as I move you guys all on. Dandy, is there anything that sort of like you're doing with this kobold as the others sprint off? Nope.
Oh, I just kind of patted him on the shoulder, gave him like a, I understand what you have to do for your job kind of look, and then followed everybody else.
You head off. You've grabbed that thing back off Winston and the little handkerchief, and it's because it's obviously everyone's run off, leaving it pitch black. You head off, and you just hear this from behind you. And you turn around, and the Grell's his name. The kobold is just gone. There was like a scream from that kobold, and now he's just gone.
Do I see anything?
And where
move down a little bit?
you slowly make your way back into that opening, and you see nothing. There's no sign of that kobold.
Oh dear. I will rush to tell everybody. best not stay here by myself.
Yeah. Yannick, you take chase, and the one that you've been following darts across a very similar sort of makeshift, or not makeshift. It's a very I keep saying makeshift, but it's actually well-crafted wooden walkway that is above the shaft down into the Underdark. It's water is sort of pouring in from your left down into the darkness. You can see another little walkway on the other side and some kind of mechanism to get you across to it. I don't know if that slows you down. I don't know if seeing this drop down into the darkness slows your movement. But
I think I'm worried that he's going to get his friends.
Yeah, you can see off to the west that it's a very tight passage that he's sort of dipped into.
I'm going to trust that the miners built this to withstand some dwarves, and I'm just going to move across the bridge.
Okay, great. You see the kobold that you've been chasing just kind of like squeeze his way around this other kobold, except this kobold is a little different. It's the same height as the others, but unlike the ones that you can see, the one that you've chased, the other one that was in the room with the other one, and there's two other standard kobolds in this tightly packed little area. This one has these giant wings sprouting up out of its back, and it just turns around as this other kobold squeezes past him. And we're just going to take a 5-minute break at that point.
Whew.
Uh-oh.
That was good.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
He's just a little kobold.
It's a little kobold. He's fine. That was cool. Yeah. I think we're doing the opposite of murder hoboing. I think we're doing gifting. This is the what do you call it when you just gift
Hobo
stuff?
outreach.
yeah. Outreach. You guys are doing the outreach program this time. It's good. It's nice. How does is that? It'd be interesting to see how that feels for everybody. Does people want to? Because I know that you guys want to be like heroes. Does anyone want to be like, but also kill a bunch of bad people? Or is it?
Oh, when we find the bad people, absolutely. Like,
that's fair.
In trouble.
Yeah. I'm all for like finding the right way through and whatever the right way is. I'm just used to everyone killing everything constantly, and I just want to make sure everyone's feeling comfortable with not killing things constantly.
I mean, if people want to start killing things, that happens, even if it's midway through Harkness's sentence. But just...
Okay, I think as long as we get like as long as we get that kind of agreement that everyone's okay no matter which way it goes, as long as it's not like goes against plan, I guess. I'm overthinking it. You're probably all loving it anyway. So, yeah.
We'll just wait for the violence signal and then.
Yeah. There hasn't really been much of a violence signal yet, I guess. Although you did just have a kobold disappear from behind.
That wasn't us.
No, that's true. That is true.
So someone needs violence, potentially.
Potentially, yeah.
See, maybe they're just scared of whatever's like this xenomorph.
Right.
Please, let's not have one of those.
They found an egg and now it's all gone downhill.
Yeah.
Not the spores, no.
Jam.
Gus is pacifist hobo. That's what it is. Yeah.
Pacifist hobo.
Yeah.
Next time we see Sefik, we'll be like, don't. And be like, oh. Yeah. All right.
Oh, no, I'm hitting Sefik with a witch bolt the instant I see
You guys are level 2 now. Does that mean you feel comfortable taking on Sefik now? Is that level 2 enough?
We take him on at level 1. It didn't work, but we didn't trophy.
Yeah, true.
That's fair. That is fair. Yeah. Does Sefik seem like less of a threat now you're at level 2? Have you guys, you feel stronger, more capable yet?
Tobias feels more confident, but not Sefik killing confident.
Yeah, that's fair.
Agnes is harboring the beginnings of a grudge
I like it. Yeah.
because he got one upped, and he's like, "Well, hold on,
I think you got like 2 ups, maybe 3 ups. You got, yeah, it was
one up. We're just starting with the one. We'll go from there."
yeah. That was a hard fight.
Fight's generous description.
It was a hard ass whooping we took.
Yeah. I figure while everyone's doing their thing, I might just bring up Patreon and just sort of give a thanks to those who are supporting us over on our Patreon. Let's have a quick look here. We have... Can I order this in a good way that makes sense? All right. QSD and Christian, thank you guys so much for being in our top tier, helping make the game, which is fantastic. Really appreciate that.
Game.
The Foolish Fool, thank you so much. Squished, George Friend, Drop Shadow, Lyndon Hood, Tracy Booth, Moj, who's just gone on a break by the looks of things. But thank you guys. Thanks to all the support via our Patreon. It's all going to a good cause, which is this very stream. And we're needed also a little bit, tiny bits, into the game development, thanks to a couple of people who have chosen that as their tier. The game is, we made some good moves on the game today. I'm very happy with, this is the first point where it started going from clear prototype into, hey, this is looking like a game now, which is, I was very happy with. So we've redone like all of the environmental textures, or tiles, I should say, since it's a tile-based game. Added in a fancy new tree that Joe has put together, which looks awesome, and it's just coming alive. It's just looking awesome. And I spent this week reworking a bunch of the enemy AI, so they're a bit smarter. They know how to like jump into tiles that might give them a boost on certain things. So if they can attack you while also taking on their boost, they will, which is, I think it's a bit deadly. I'm going to have to start playing with character stats to try and even it out so it's not just you die straight away. I think at this point, this John, you'll be upset. This Gil is basically the character that everyone gets killed when they play test the game at the moment. He's like the squishiest character.
That's accurate.
But I swear he's my favorite so far, purely because I've built in my equivalent of
Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Mockery, yeah. It's called Discord. So it's like you're throwing out a Discord on your loot. But it comes with like you calling out a line of dialogue as well, and it's fantastic. It does psychic damage. You can do it from a distance. It's great. Guy says basically Baldur's Gate 4, maybe 5. Basically Baldur's Gate 5. Yeah.
That much of an improvement from 3.
yeah.
You can add in Harkness and he won't have a button for fight. You like just click it and nothing happens.
yeah. Well, there will be more characters being added that don't currently exist because as I've kind of thought before, pretty much every character is male except for one of Joe's characters, and so we need to like make it a tiny bit less of a sausage fest. So I need to grab a couple of there was Joe played a really cool Goliath in Morley's Origins, so we'll probably bring her in as well. I think that would be quite cool, just a big strong female Goliath style, because we can't probably use Goliath as a thing, but it'll be Goliath style. Big, tall, early, yeah. Guy says the Bill Gill reveal was such a thing at the time. Some M. Night Shyamalan level twist. Yeah, someone in the Discord was just talking about going through that. They just watched that moment and they were just like, "What a twist!" It's awesome. It's still one of my favorite twists for sure. Super good. Go watch Lost Mine. It's great. It's a good watch.
Oh, did Thing get up to that?
Yeah. They were amazed by it. Absolutely amazed by it.
Lunar Spiral.
Yeah. I really enjoy when someone new comes along and they're watching, because you can see when you've got the sort of the stats in YouTube, you can kind of see what's being watched at any point in time, and you can kind of see, there's a few people that are at this point in Curse of Strahd, there are a few people at this point in Dragonbane, and all this kind of thing. And it's really, I just want more of those people to join the Discord and like talk about what they're enjoying, because if they're like 40 episodes in, you're enjoying it. So come and chat to us about it. If you're watching this and you've watched a bunch of our stuff, come into the Discord, say hi, and like let us know what you've been watching. And
But also say other human words.
yes,
so that we
make
know you're
sure.
human.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of bots.
Oh, no.
But I don't know. I do like a good bot or not, but I just wish it was less bot and more not. I haven't had a chance to get the Blizzard tracker working, but I didn't think it mattered too much while we're down underground. So once we're out of the mine, should we get out of the mine and not just venture into the Underdark, we'll let you know. Who knows what's next? It's probably not the Underdark. You're in Icewind Dale, so we'll find out. Okay, let's get back into it. Yannick, this kobold standing in front of you, you're seeing it as it turns around. It's got this gleam to its eye, almost like there's an intelligence behind those eyes that the other kobolds lack. And you're noticing now that it's wearing like a little threadbare satchel over one of its shoulders, kind of like a little man bag. And the wings, these big dragonic wings off its back, look to just be made out of thin wood and tattered like white cloth. And he just raises one hand out and he says, "We mean you no harm. Please, don't hurt us."
Harkness, you wanna come?
Hello.
I think I found tricks.
Oh, excellent.
Come.
Now they can be fancy boys together.
Hello. Are you tricks?
Tracks, that's correct. Now, what is it that you want from us? And he's still got his hand out, as like both hands out now, showing he doesn't have any weapons on him at this point.
Does he think we are raptors? You know, like the guy in the movie. Who's
Too recent of a movie. You got to date that like another 20 years.
The reference is like
Yeah.
too close.
Yeah.
My bad.
We've got long. Was it? We're not short-sighted. We're long-sighted.
Yeah.
We're not
References.
short-sighted, we're old.
Yes.
I feel that.
Jurassic Park 1 only. Mm-hmm. That.
I can throw out another clever girl if you need.
I was told, we were told that you were in charge here. Oh, where are my manners? Sorry, my name is Harkness. Pleased to meet you.
Yes, pleased to meet you. What is it that brings you into our mine?
Oh. Well, there seems to be some confusion. I was told that there was miners working here prior to your arrival, and that you asked them to leave.
No, they just left, scared out of their wits. So we figured the place was ours.
Oh no, I believe it still belongs to the town. Are you local, or have you travelled in? And sorry, is there somewhere that's not a giant pit that we could talk?
Here we'll do fine. He kind of, every time he talks, you can see he's like, got a hand, anytime he brings his hands down, his right hand kind of nestles on the little threadbare satchel. It's clearly quite dear to him. Then he raises his hands up again just to let you know that there's no harm. He says, well, the everlasting winter has made the wilderness unsafe for my kind. And the preternatural cold dulls our wits. Please, we only want a place to stay so we can keep out of this horrible weather, we can work, and we won't cause trouble. Tremolane would be rather richer for having us.
Oh, that sounds excellent. All right, I think that's possibly that problem solved.
Mm-hmm.
But sorry, my mind is going with this rather extensive hole behind me. Sorry, did you say that you've travelled from somewhere to here?
Just from outside the mine, we're from the dale. It's just this constant weather. It's freezing.
Oh, it's horrible. Horrible.
If you could,
Andy calls.
if you could take us to Tremolane and guarantee our safety, maybe we can convince the whoever's in charge there, to the most powerful, to give us the rights to work here.
Would you mind if
might
I just
have-
confer with my my companions here, just to make sure that we can guarantee your safety? I wouldn't want to promise something that was not in our power to provide.
Yeah, Dandy, you can see you're looking up the shaft at this point, and you can see still working away, way off up the top. Now, these couple of kobolds, they're not like, they don't look like they're fully destroying that walkway, but they definitely look like they're weakening it.
Oi, you up there. Quit that.
They're still like up where the water is pouring in. It's just too loud. There's no way they're going to hear anything from up there.
What was that, sorry, Dandy?
Those two are still at it. They're undermining the walkway up there.
Oh, that's
It's no
right.
good us going up to the top and trying to help these people out if we just fall to our doom after they've done that to the walkway.
That's good point. Tricks.
Never mind them. They're just ensuring that nothing dangerous can enter these mines.
But then you can't exit these mines.
As long as you're doing it cautiously, I'm sure you will be fine.
Have you got food down here?
We've got some supplies, and you can see sort of behind them. There's like little alcoves that are sort of shadowed, but you can assume this is looks to be as far as the mine goes.
Because I'm just thinking that if you have limited supplies and you cut off the connection to the outside world, including by not having a very social interaction, that seems very counterproductive.
Oh no! They're not going to stop us from leaving. Well, leave them to their. That's fine. They've got another day's worth of work before. That is to my standards.
How are you planning to take a wheelbarrow full of gems across a compromised bridge?
Delicately, we're just one kobold at a time.
Sounds like a health and safety nightmare.
Like I said, they're clearly not destroying it. They're just weakening it. They're making sure that anything a certain weight would not be able to make it through. Kobolds, probably nice and safe.
I really wish I had the men spell.
Tobias is
I'm
just
gonna lean back to Harkness and just say, I don't think the dwarves are gonna like this. Especially with that, we might be able to convince them about to let the kobolds help them, but I can't see us convincing them to let them tamper with their work.
Oh, I see the miners quite hating this idea. However, I think we should also try. Perhaps we could act as an emissary to Maskew without bringing the kobolds out at this time, and then we can come back and relay our message of goodwill.
What I might get from everybody will be, I'm trying to think of maybe a history roll, something that, yeah, your history of your knowledge of kobolds. Let's go with history. What's everyone got?
What
I
a
have
kobold.
very little history.
Okay, we'll go with Tobias, who's rolled the highest there of 14. Tobias, you know about kobolds. You've done a lot of study of, but in relic hunting, it's good to know what's out there, what kind of, what might meet you at all the corners of this world. And you know one thing about kobolds is that they're not smart. Something is weird with this kobold. He should not be speaking so fluently. That calligraphy outside is fucked up as well. Something is not aligning for you. Tobias is having a bit of a moment. Can you give me an insight check as well, please?
Coming up. Tobias rolls 10 for insight.
You're like, something's not sitting well with you and you're eyeing up Trex as he's talking. And you're not seeing any signs that what he's saying isn't accurate. Something just doesn't sit right with you.
Tobias will whisper to his compatriots, "There's something they're not saying." He's going to remind the team that someone yoinked the kobold from not so far ago, and they're worried about something. They're not giving us the full story. I'm hesitant to trust these creatures.
Harkness, you've probably noticed Trex is like, while he's talking to the group and he's looking at all of you, he does maintain a sort of like a gaze at you quite often. It's quite often in your direction where he's looking. And he's like, hand on his satchel, just like gently, not caressing it, but just resting it, maybe tapping his hand on this satchel.
I say, Trix, I heard that one of your company has just actually momentarily ago been abducted. Are you aware of something down here taking people? Because I would hate to go and speak on your behalf and then only to come back and find that you've met some ill fortune.
Well, I think we are slightly lower number than when we first arrived, but you've seen the size of the shaft down there, right there behind you. Are the not odd to see some of the more dim kobold among us maybe slip and fall?
Are they able to slip and fall from corridors nowhere near the hole? That's quite a adventure in clumsiness.
No, I don't believe I've heard such a thing.
I fear for your safety.
Yes, well, look, I don't mean to rush you, but if we could get, if I could meet maybe Harkness, maybe if you and I, you could personally deliver me to the town of Tremorlane. That would be, we can speak to whoever we must speak with. And that way, and he looks like he's trying to think of something briefly. And maybe your friends here could keep an eye on the rest of my gang, make sure nothing untoward happens.
Now, I'm sorry to say that I do want to have open and wholesome and productive dialogue between you and your people and the people of Tremorlane. However, at this time, I worry that through a misunderstanding, there will be an idea of violence towards your people. And I would hate to see that happen and ruin this potential new collaboration. So I think what we should do is my friends and I will speak on your behalf to start brokering a discussion, if you will, as a neutral third party.
And there's just like this grin, like slowly creeps across the corners of his mouth. That would be excellent, Harkness. Yes. If you could even, I'd be more than happy to make his acquaintance, the leader of Tremorlane. Is he a powerful man?
the power of democracy compels him.
Excellent. He sounds very strong indeed. Again, I might get like an insight roll from everybody here. That's like every time you've said anything that's even slightly excited him, or and he's enjoyed what you've said, there's just been that drumming of his fingers, little claws on his little satchel at his side. I've got some good...
We're paying attention now.
yeah.
Dandelion's not paying attention to the talking. She's paying attention to the satchel. So she hasn't really been hearing what people have been saying.
Yeah, that's fair. Trix is to Tobias, to Yannick, to Harkness. Something's wrong. Something is very wrong. There's like a conniving feeling out of every word out of his mouth now. You can sense this like desire for power, and it goes against... Kobolds are skittish. They would rather not fight. They'd rather just kind of pillage and get out of there. And there's this one who can speak common. He can speak fluently. He sounds intelligent. There's something up with this kobold that isn't right, and there's a hunger in him for power.
Tobias is going to point out to him, drop that satchel on the floor right now. There's going to be a relic in it, guys.
His hand, like just his clawed hand, just grips the satchel tightly. But his voice smooth. Now, why would you want me to drop my satchel? It's just a satchel. There's nothing of importance here.
It's bewitching you. Throw it on the ground. Save yourself while you can.
He opens the satchel, like with this like not a. You'd have to really pay attention to notice any kind of shake, but you do notice it. And he opens up the satchel with that calm voice, explains that there's nothing in there, and he pulls up out of the satchel like clumps of like moss and lichen. Little bits of like twigs and shrubbery. He says, just a personal collection. There's nothing for you to worry about here. Lying through his teeth.
Can Dandelion make her way to the front and be like, guys, like facing the party, kind of like, well, between them and this fancy kobold, and be like, guys, we shouldn't be antagonizing this guy. And then can she be like, oh, whoops, and like fake fall onto the satchel and maybe just cut a hole in the bottom to see if there's something falling out?
Okay, all right. So let's go through this like one beat at a time. This is a very tight little corridor. So you're doing that thing where you're just like edging your way in between everybody, like all sort of like elbows as you make your way past everyone to the front of that line. You get
like a little old lady at the the what do you call him?
Mosh pit.
The big no, well, yes, at the mosh pit, yes. I was thinking more like the big, the restaurants
Costco.
where they have the whole thing of food, and you just
buffet.
go along and you just,
the buffet.
That's the one. Little old lady buffet elbows.
Yeah. You get to the front, and that's when you're now like cramped into this little area. There's what looks like a kobold bodyguard. One of maybe Trix's bodyguards is standing there. He's got his javelin sort of up against his chest, but he's like very stern. He's just keeping an eye on every word out of everybody's mouth. And then you've got Trix standing in front of you with these fake wings, holding now onto a satchel. He's just buttoned it up as you make your way. But you're close. It's very tight at this point.
Can I check
Cool.
something?
Harkness, sure.
Thieves can't.
I know they
when
can't.
That's where you can say things, but then thieves or people who understand it can understand a secondary message, yes?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so...
It's like
Harkness
thieves' cant is just another language. It's just a thieves' language.
So Harkness is going to say, yes, well, I think that this is a fantastic opportunity for us to all calm down, just take stock of things, but he's going to work in thieves' cant to Dandy,
do you know
assuming that
thieves'
Dandy
cant?
can speak. Yes.
I do.
Oh, nice. Okay.
To work
I've
in
always,
like
I've always thought of thieves' cant as like you're saying something, but your hand is like pointing to your cheek, or you've got
Yeah.
like this finger up, and basically it's like a little bit of sign language that you play underneath what you're saying. So it'll be
he's
Sure.
saying these words and also making these gestures where he's just going to get the message of you making play bag.
it's like
And then got you.
so I just thought it's like the hand signs in Dune. If you see them
Yeah,
doing the
yeah.
hand signs in Dune. Yeah. So it's like that, and then it's like
Tutting, finger tutting.
yes, so it's like something's got to be in that bag. It's like cut it open? Question mark.
Well, what I will get you to do is give me a sleight of hand.
Whee!
Can
I will
Harkness, when he says it's
simply-
going to press the digitation to make a small, like, noise or effect behind him?
Sure, you can. Yeah, sure, you totally can. But he's got bodyguards for a reason, right? So he can stay focused while and you do the bodyguard like maybe turns around and just assumes it's this other kobold that Yannick had chased down, making some kind of noise, and he just like slams him with the edge of the thing for javelin for making noise. But give me a sleight of hand, and we're going to combat that with
I'm
a
sure
dex,
it won't be
with
a problem.
dex roll.
Let's go sleight of hand. 15?
Yay.
Yeah. Okay, great. He only rolled a 5 for a total of 7 to try and combat that. So what is it that you're trying to do? You got your dagger in your hand, is it?
So I'm gonna be like all those cute little street kids in like Europe who run after people with backpacks and then slit the bottom open so that all the valuables fall out.
Okay. All the valuables spill down onto the ground, and Trek's like, there's like this ghostly, eerie scream, and for a minute, you can, it's almost like you see this shape of like a human shape over his face for a moment. This ethereal blue ghostly shape and it's almost like the scream is coming from that as it shrinks back down into him, and he drops to the ground to try and like bring everything back up that spilled out of the satchel back. And it's just the same stuff that he opened to show. It's just like moss, lichen, sticks, a couple of like rotten berries and stuff, things that have just been obtained, I guess, just some kind of weird collection of forage. And he's scooping it up and now very differently to before, almost hissing at you, before standing up with his hand over the cut of the bag, stands up and like straightens himself out. He says, "I'm so sorry about that. I'm very precious of my my collection. Excuse me, I'm sorry you had to see me like that."
He's been cursed.
He's no kobold. He's haunted. He's possessed.
And he sort of like nods to the guard on his left. And the guard goes to like try and bring the tip of the javelin down towards like Dandy, down to her face area. We're not going to have a problem just because of a small bag issue, are we?
A small case of possession. Who are you? And what are you doing to this kobold?
And he just nods, and let's just roll for initiative, please.
Da-na-na-na.
Clicking on yourself, and then
Yeah, make sure you've got
Yeah.
your token.
Click that token.
Yeah.
Right in it.
Click it so good.
Okay. Because we've got a few. It's a very little. There's a very tight area for any kind of combat to take place in. You're all lined up, so there's different layers of cover that's going to be taken into consideration here. But we're going to start with Tobias, who's sort of near the back. You've experienced this all over the head of Yannick.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so this is what Tobias is going to do. He's going to put his hand onto his chest and then yell out, "By the Crimson Oath, shield!" And then cast Shield of Faith over Dandy.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
First time they pop in this in the campaign, it gives them a +2 to AC for the duration, which is up to 10 minutes. And I'll click the button with a click, and I click the button.
Nice.
Yeah.
So a +2 for Dandy, which is
Yep.
could come in very, very handy for Dandy. Any movement, any bonus actions for Tobias? You're standing there after casting.
Can Tobias see past the two members in front of him?
Yeah, the kobold is a little taller than Dandy. He can see like the head of. You can probably look around and get a view at little bits and pieces of Trex, and this kobold bodyguard behind him and to Dandy's side. Just you have to move around a lot to see.
Tobias will message Winston to go forward and run around underneath the feet of the bodyguard to the north.
Okay.
Using the help action to give advantage on attack rolls to that creature.
Perfect. That sounds great. Yannick, there's like after everything that's gone down, there's definitely a sense that there's some trouble now. These kobolds are wanting you out.
I am going to Dandy's small, yeah?
Who's taller between Dandy and a dwarf?
Oh, if my ears are down, I'm 4 foot.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm probably just very slightly, but I'm much bigger.
Yeah.
I am going to sort of try to move forward, and with my shield arm, I'm just going to try to scoop Dandy behind me using something like a shove, but obviously not trying to shove her.
You could swap places if Dandelion is okay with you guys swapping places. There's kind of no if that's something that Moj is happy for Dandy to do.
Oh yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah,
It's a very
cool.
cute. It's like a mama hen scoop.
Yeah, cool. Let me just move Dandy
will-
back.
Go there.
Cool.
Is that my action?
That's your movement.
That's my movement.
At least some of your movement.
And then if this guy up here is being distracted, I will swing my warhammer at him.
Okay. Yeah, roll with advantage.
I'm just going to double tap it because I'll forget to turn it off later.
Yeah, fair enough.
20 and a 25.
Oh, dang, is that like a nat 20?
Go to
Correct.
sleep.
Crit.
Roll crit damage, please.
There's a
Think
separate
that-
button for it, so
Yeah. Is that how it works? Did that roll your dice
Oh, man.
twice? Yeah.
I
8
rolled a 1
damage?
and a 4. 8 damage total on my crit.
Okay. That is like you ring that kobold's bell, basically. Just there's so little room that the weight of the hammer also presses him against the rock and sort of cracks him. And there's instant blood coming out of his head. He's very, very light on his feet. He almost drops his javelin. He definitely doesn't notice Winston anymore. Anything else from Yannick?
Sorry, that was a misclick.
Oh, that's okay.
No, that's me.
It is the it is all of the. We're going to go for all of the kobolds, except for the boss. We're going to start off with the one who just got seriously damaged. Let's say he does drop his javelin. Actually, he drops his javelin, and he takes a moment to reach for a small dagger at his side and goes to strike out in front of him towards Yannick. He's just rolled a 10. He's missed. There's nothing there. The two kobolds behind Trex, there's like one of them, the one directly behind him, tries to do basically what you did with Dandelion. There's like a swapping of position. Trex is like absolutely covering the satchel, protecting that satchel at all costs now as he gets in behind this bodyguard, and this bodyguard, still holding his javelin, tries to push that out in Yannick's direction. That's also rolled a 10, which is no... That's a miss as well. It's very tight back here. And the one that you chased all the way down here is doing nothing. He doesn't have the room for it. Dandy, over to you.
Okay, Dandy's gonna get her dagger out. Hang on, where is... She's gonna try and stab that... what do you call him? The bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
But let me just turn on sneak attack.
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
Okay, and let's...
It's going to be he's a little harder to hit with Yannick in front of you with the rocks next to you, and so it's going to be a +2 to his AC just for having being in cover. So it's going to be a little bit harder, but you do get your sneak attack.
Okay, let's go. Hoi. Oh, for
No,
criminate. Oops, sorry.
That's
No,
all right.
that was a misfire.
Yeah, that's okay. With a roll of 5, total of 8, that is a miss. Just like scrapes against the stonework at your side.
Oh, God damn it.
Any bonus action?
Can I hide behind you?
Not at this sort of distance, unfortunately. If there's nothing else, we'll move on to Harkness.
Yep.
So, Harkness is quite a bit taller.
You can see over everybody.
Yeah. So I can still kind of see Trex holding his bag up to his chest.
The kobold in front of him is blocking a lot of Trex because they're about the same height.
Yeah.
So there's not much. You can see bits of him. You might be able to sneak it, but it would make his AC is going to be like +5.
Harkness is going to pull a dagger out of his robes and cast True Strike, which doesn't actually have fun words to say. And he's going to throw it at the bag.
Ah, okay. Does True Strike require a roll of any sort?
Yeah, I have to roll a spell attack.
Oh, okay.
Which I should be able to do. I think I just need to roll a d20 and add 5.
Okay. We'll use Trix's AC. Oh.
Whoa!
Of all the times to do it.
Amazing. That is nat 20. You throw that dagger and it just goes straight into that satchel. There's already been a little bit of damage done to that satchel already. Do you roll damage for that as well, I guess, please?
The damage is now radiant.
Okay.
And it does the normal damage plus my charisma modifier. Or my spell modifier.
And Dandy, can you just give me, since you did attack it with a dagger previously, can you give me like just a dagger damage roll?
Dagger damage roll.
You might be able just to
D6, like a D6.
Oh yeah, if it's just a D6, is it?
Has it still got sneak attack on it?
D4 for daggers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
D4
okay.
for daggers. I got a 5.
Okay. Total of 5. Nice. So it's already had 5 points of damage done to the satchel.
Okay. So I'm trying to find out what my spell bonus damage is. Can I just roll True Strike and pull that to it?
Yeah, just give that a roll. See if that
No.
does anything.
That doesn't do it.
Oh. That seems like it should be set up to do something. I guess you just roll since it's a dagger.
Yeah.
Just give us a D4.
But one thing you will notice is as he's throwing it, kind of icicles, little frost heads down the blade because he's also using his feature of the frost chill, which I'll send to chat, hopefully. Actually, I have no idea how to send that to chat.
So what's Frost Chill? What is that an action or
It's
a bonus
It's
action?
a Goliath thing. So when you hit a target with an attack and deal damage to it, you can deal 1d6 additional cold damage and reduce its speed by 10 feet.
Yeah, so give us a D4 and a D6.
And then it'll be +5, so dies 1d4, 1d6. And my spell thing is +5.
That was for the roll to hit, or was that just for damage as well?
It says use your spellcasting ability for the attack and damage rolls.
Okay, all right, yeah, cool. Give us it's a +5 on top of that, so it's a total of 10 damage from your icicle dagger that sort of like finds. He's got it covered, right? It's got the split across the bottom, which from Dandelion he's covering with his clawed hand. And there's just this tiniest spot. It was already very threadbare, but you go in and it just hits, and the ice just tears through it. And it somehow manages to miss his body completely, but just absolutely eviscerates the satchel. Just falls to pieces. Everything that was stored inside of that bag just lands down onto the ground. And that same shriek emanates from behind the bodyguards, and the bodyguards are quite confused by that sound. And they turn and they see this form of this human man, this ghostly shape, this apparition, this ghost comes up out of Trex in this tortured scream, mouth open further than it should, its eyes wide in agony and pain, as it just like eviscerates and shreds into the same way that bag did down onto the ground. And then there's just like silence. And Trex, through all of this, was down on the ground, and he doesn't seem to care about the satchel as he gets back to his feet. And he looks back at these kind of wings on his back, and he like slaps them off.
What does this thing's on your back?
And he's
Where am I? What?
he's like looking around. The kobolds are freaking out. Like, wait, they're like scratching their head as to like, where's Trex gone? What is going on? It was clear now to you guys, but definitely not the kobolds, that you were never talking to Trex. You were talking to something that was possessing Trex. There's like the bodyguards have stopped focusing on you. Well, the one that is like maybe brain damaged thanks to the warhammer to the head is probably not going to be thinking too much, but there are other kobolds down here definitely. And while all of this confusion is going on, Harkness, what's your AC?
Probably 1 or 2. It is 11.
You just feel like this sudden piercing feeling in your back.
Oh no.
You take how much HP do you have?
27.
Okay, that's not so bad. You take 11 points of piercing damage into your back. And you just... can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Feels unlikely. Constitution saving throw. I hope it's that button.
it's kind of, it all happens at this one point. You feel this like stabbing in your back, and then like this thing like wrapping around you like a hug from behind, and you're just lifted up off the ground with your like arms pinned to your sides. You have managed to, at least with a roll of 17, managed to sort of fight against this feeling of paralysis that was slowly creeping into your body, and it slowly just you're slowly moved back over the surface of the chasm down into the Underdark, and just with a little bit of that paralyzation that you're trying to fight off, you lean back a little bit and you see the creature that is holding on to you, this brain-shaped body floating up behind you, 10 of these long tentacles flowing out of it from this brain shape, 2 of them now wrapped around you. It just screams, filling this entire mine with terror. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Ew.
Hey, if we wanted to fight, I think we found one.
Yeah.
Hooray.
That's not good.
Talk to him, Harkness.
Why does my fight button not work?
I would say you're very lucky that you managed to do well against that Constitution saving throw. That could have been it could have been much worse. You are still in a grappled state, though. You are, and dangling above a chasm.
The joy of casting false life when we walked into the cavern as well, and getting 12 hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that was clutch.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because I'm normally only 15, but it would have hurt like a hurtful thing.
I did accidentally give away earlier by calling the kobold a growl.
Growl, yeah.
This is that growl. This is a growl that is grabbed. Yeah.
Wait, what? So what's a growl?
A growl is
Growl was
the
giving me a
creature.
hug.
I accidentally, when I talked about the kobold disappearing, I said growl, and I was like, "Oh, sorry, that's the kobold's name." That was me just
So the
quickly.
creature and the kobold have got the same
They
name.
share the same name. Yeah.
You said it was a brain-shaped body.
Yes.
With a little
yeah.
beak.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Oh, I don't think I've ever come across one.
No,
Oh.
not heard of them.
They're
Yeah.
cool and awesome and evil and horrible.
Yeah.
I-
Yeah.
I think I fought one of those like in one of my very first D&D games, like as an adult. Not
Oh, really?
When yeah.
I haven't played or fought a growl before, so this is. I always like new creatures, new monsters. Maybe show you guys what it looks like, just so. I think we should have.
So
a
we
nice
can have
little-
nightmares before we sleep. Nice.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Do I have a
Sleep is
nice
overrated.
picture of a growl? Oh, I don't know if I do actually.
How about an ugly picture of a growl?
There's a lot of really cool like handouts
school
that I can
yearbook
share,
picture
and
of a
it's
grill.
unfortunately not one of these.
Sounds like something from Resident Evil.
Looks like something from Resident Evil.
Yeah, kinda. Oh no, that's a growl. Actually, this is a cool picture. I'll show you guys this one.
Oh, whoa.
Yes.
Yep.
I
But
remember
imagine-
this
Let
one.
me just.
That 7'2" being carried away.
Yeah. That is what is holding on to Harkness above this drop down into the Underdark.
Ew.
Do not like.
Yeah. Cool. Good session, guys.
Fun session. Thank you all.
Woohoo.
Yeah. I like the conversation with Trix. I think that was a good like uncovering of everything. Enjoyed that. How'd you guys enjoy it?
That was good.
Okay.
Cool.
Hopefully, like
Sorry, we didn't manage to. Diplomacy failed.
No. I was so ready for you guys to go off and like promote the kobolds. I was so ready for that as an option. I felt like it was almost going there.
Promote them to death?
Promote them as
The
workers
mascot.
of this mine.
Ah, right, yeah.
Yeah.
but then what's his name got that evil glint in his eye and it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah. It's all about those insight rolls, eh?
A whole bunch of 20 pluses coming in.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Harkness had gone by himself with him, that would have been a problem.
No doubt.
That would have been very interesting. I don't know if you guys want. I don't know how you guys feel
Nah,
about
of
like
course.
spoilers and stuff, but yeah, it's cool.
To
We
be
can
fair,
we can
Harkness
save
wouldn't
that
have done
for
Post-campaign chat.
someone.
Yeah.
Write down
Yeah,
like a
bookmark
question. Someone write down a question. What would happen if Trex had left with Harkness or something, and then we can detail that when we do our wrap up. Yeah, it's very cool.
We could be like the Marvel franchise and do mini games of what if.
The What If series. I like that. That's
Yeah.
cool. Everyone dies. Every What If episode, everyone dies.
I still haven't watched the zombies one, but I love the zombies comic.
Okay. I don't really know anything about the zombie side of Marvel.
Marvel with zombies.
That makes sense. I don't know how that works, I guess. Is it just a zombie outbreak and superhero zombies get superpowers?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, there we go.
pretty much.
I don't need to watch it then, I guess.
We keep going through the multiverse.
Yeah. Are they? Okay, cool. CJ Flanagan said the nice little Eldritch Abomination hugs. Yeah. There's excellent DM save. 10 out of 10 from says CJ Flanagan. Nice. Go-Man says GGWP. Well played. And Shitehawk says Zombies is good. So maybe I do need to check it out.
Thanks to Free League.
Thanks to Free League. Okay.
Shout out freely.
Shout out to Free League. With their D&D. I don't know what's going on anymore. Shitehawk says, I'll forever hope they do the Marvel Zombies versus Evil Dead comics in animation. There's a Marvel Zombies versus Evil Dead? That sounds cool. Okay. I'm in. Have you guys
It's
seen...
good to be the king.
Have you seen Ash versus Evil Dead? Have you guys watched that?
Only a few episodes.
Dude, it is so worth watching like every episode. It is such a good... It's such a great like sequel TV series to Army of Darkness. It's just so good. Even if it is just for the scene at the sperm bank. That's like the one scene that is like the one scene you need to watch. Is hilarious.
Do I?
It's so funny. It's so funny. Yeah.
It will blow your mind.
There's this amazing shot where he somehow ends up with his head inside the ass of a corpse, and there's just got his like dick and balls on his forehead. It's very funny. It's legitimately an amazing show. I would recommend everybody watch it.
A very logical sequel to the movie. Wait, what?
Shitehawk says it's a great show that can't legally mention any of the stuff from the film. It continues. That's every single Evil Dead movie has that pain. From what I know about the licensing,
Like copyright problems or something.
yeah. Gar says Ash vs Evil Dead is so weird. It's so obviously New Zealand. Yeah, it was entirely shot in New Zealand, and it's got Lucy Lawless in it and stuff like that. It's so good. I just think everyone should watch it. I could easily watch it again. So good. Please watch it. I'd have nothing to do with it, but please watch it. Please go and watch it. Don't even subscribe or Patreon. Just go watch Ash vs Evil Dead. Don't join.
And then come back and subscribe.
And
on
then that stuff. Yeah, Shitehawk says it's so New Zealand that even Xena pops up. It's so good. Please watch it. Anyway, we'll be back at the same time next time to see what happens with Harkness and the Grell. Yeah. yeah. And that
Who will
massive
win?
chasm.
Big spoon, little spoon.
I'm going to roll up a new character, just in case.
And the 8 other tentacles that it's got that it's not currently using.
8 arms to hold you.
Yeah, that's nice. If you want more D&D or Dragonbane or Call of Cthulhu or Twilight 2000 or Alien RPG, go check out our stuff on YouTube. Please definitely go check it out. And if you just want to see someone playing with themselves on YouTube, Christian has a YouTube video channel dedicated to that at Career Break Guy, playing like tabletop RPGs solo. Whether or not he plays with himself while he plays by himself, that's a whole other thing. I
If you want to see someone play D&D without using D&D at all,
That was an
Come visit.
interesting one. That was playing the starter set without any of the D&D rules, using Nimble.
so I've just started doing the Welcome to the Hellfire box set, like the Stranger Things one that they released
right.
recently.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it solo and using Nimble too.
Cool. All right, sounds good. So check that out over on Career Bait Guy and everything else Getting Dicey and everywhere else you can find us. Thanks for the... Oh, how's everyone looking with their inspiration? I didn't see anyone use it today.
I was going to use
Even
it on
though
that
we-
shot if it didn't hit.
Oh, that's good. You're saving it up. I can't remember if we were going to... Did we? I can't remember. I might have to rewatch, like, Session 0. Did we talk about it expiring at all? I can't remember. I know we floated it.
No, it's like canned goods.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna just make sure I suggest using it more often. Because it might be, since we're using it in a way which is like anytime you fail, you can use it. So do we all have inspiration then? John
Twice
doesn't?
does right now.
Okay, well, you've got it. It's all
do.
yours. It's all yours. I personally enjoyed you protecting Dandelion, getting in there when shit was going down,
Scoop.
Yeah,
And-
that was so sweet.
and giving Kobold brain damage. I thought that was fantastic.
Maybe the Grell is just protecting me in the same way.
Maybe.
Protecting
Yeah.
you from life.
Yes.
Yeah.
It saw what I did, and I went, okay.
yeah. All right. Well, thanks, guys. We'll be back the same time next time. Have a great week,
Yay.
everybody.
See yous.
See ya.
Bye-bye.